T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series TigerForce, Stuart, Outback, Selkirk. Here's number 39. It's nuts that we're back on 39 because distribution has been crazy and we're back to window boxes. Because as you saw yesterday, Sergeant Slaughter was 53 and Kamakura was 61. So yeah, the Target is late getting this to me. Let me just tell you that. While I spin this box around, thank you. I keep forgetting to do this. Thank you to Larkin's Lair. He is the second person to ever contribute to my channel using the super thanks option down in the right there down by the like and share and subscribe buttons. So thank you for that. Thank you to Matt McCardle. Thank you, TM Reviews. TM Reviews, I believe, did a super chat one of the times I did a live stream premiere. So, yeah. Anybody else, thank you. Anybody who is purchased from the links that I share on Facebook, Instagram, here in my communities tab. If you ever click that and buy anything, thank you. Here's what it looks like inside of the box if once you take the figure out. All right, here is TigerForce Outback out of packaging. He's slapping a Viper with his shovel, which is cool. Since that's the very oddest tool that he comes with or accessory he comes with, I wanted to actually use that as a weapon for my thumbnail. But let's look at his face first. This guy looks a ton like Joel Miller from the Last of Us game series. That's one of the things that drew me to this version. Well, this should have come out a long time ago, and then I wouldn't even have to be thinking about the regular version, but we all knew the regular version was coming. One suggestion I have for people out of the box, his hips, when I was moving them forward, felt like a little bit sticky. Then I was like looking at the joint and I was like, oh, I see a stress mark. Just get yourself a hairdryer and just warm up all the joints all at once. The main culprits, butterfly joints and the hip joints. Maybe the knees and elbows to loosen them up because it is cooler this time of year. So that would be a good idea. But anywho, when he's not using this shovel right here, it does have a hole in it, and the hole can port over this peg. Here's his gigantic backpack. He is like the jungle specialist, or he lives or works out in jungle type environments. Here is his gun right here, his rifle. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I don't know when I bring stuff closer to the camera, it gets darker because my lights aren't back here like they need to be, which I need to fix that. But, yeah, let me stop digressing. But, yeah, painted strap. The strap is pliable, but not super pliable. This cartridge or magazine actually is removable. And let's turn on the autofocus. I'm not sure which direction it's supposed to go in, whether this is the back or the front, but yeah. Outside of that, he does have his own personalized pistol right here. It's all wrapped up on the handle. Maybe that makes it more comfortable to him, because he's probably crawling around on the ground a lot. Well, he's wearing gloves, so. Yeah, and let's look at his TigerForce shirt. He also has this flashlight that's removable. It would have been cool. Well, you know what? I can't tell. I think that might be a transparent piece. So let me stop complaining. Yeah, I think that is a transparent piece of plastic because it is reflective. I was going to say it would be cool if it was like painted a certain way, but If that is transparent plastic, which it looks like, they went extra mile with that. And he does come with this knife, which is like a green, but the sharp part is silverish. So it's like it's painted. It is very thin. So worry about it warping up against his leg. But here's what he looks like. And that actually stays in here good. This post isn't that long, but it actually stays in his back well. One thing I've been doing is pulling this harness down in front of his belt, because that makes it more agreeable. But let's look at his details up close. He has camo, but he's not like covered in like tiger stripes like some of the other later figures that are coming out next. They all have like yellow tiger stripes. Other details to note: his hairy arms. And yeah, articulation is what you come to expect, except the neck. This is one of the dumbbell post necks, so you can look up that much. You're gonna have to live with that, and look down that much. His neck is extremely stiff. I went over that with the blow dryer, and yeah, even though it's on a bowl and you can get a little bit of articulation out of that, it is stiff. So this guy has one of the stiffest necks in the toy line. The arms can go out that far. He has good butterfly, bicep swivel, pinless double elbows that bend all the way up. This wrist goes down and up like that and rotates, while this one goes in and out. You get the strong ab crunch as normal. Good back. You get the ball right here, which is tight. Super crazy tight. But you do get a little bit of wiggle out of that. Going back and not so much forward. So, yeah. Of course, you can get some teapot action. But drop down hips, depending on where you have the holster, his leg can go all the way out. Maybe not that one, because this holster is in the way. But it goes back because the butt is pliable. You can kick forward more than 90, swivel, double pinless knee, boot rotation, of course. Feet can go back, forward a lot, and do this. These boots, at least this part right here, I've seen that sculpting before, I think. Here's your typical accessory usage parade that I like to do. Here he is holding that gun. Here's this with the handgun and the knife. And I also put the gun on his back differently, so the strap will be going around his arm, and it makes more sense that it's curved instead of the other way. And I had to take the magazine out so it wouldn't bump into his arm. I like that. Here he is using his flashlight. Use the flashlight at your own discretion, because it's way bigger than the gun. So it's going to warp his hand, and you're going to have to mold it back into its regular position if you want him to hold his knife or something later. For the size comparison, I figured I'd show him with some other figures that look like they could do some jungle fighting, and because I already had them out for the Sergeant Slaughter review. Speaking of Sergeant Slaughter, he was my previous review. Give that a look if you didn't already. But any old who, I like this Outback. They're always good. It feels crazy to even do reviews on these sometimes. I mean, I guess the best thing to do is to show off the deco and how things came out, and show the accessories and how they may work for people who are just clueless about things. But yeah, he's good. Only complaint I have is the neck. I don't like the dumbbell joint neck. It limits the range, and like these don't have that. They can look completely up. Not really like that, but as you saw, I didn't have a problem getting him into some poses. So I don't think that's gonna be too much of a problem. I just prefer more range. But he looks good. He works well. You may have to heat him up like I explained. He's at Target. This is a Target exclusive. Good luck if you want it, because they delayed me forever. They canceled some people's orders, so Lord knows if these are just going to start showing up in the store, if you didn't already pre-order. Anywho, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978, out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos.